Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back for another video. So in today's video we're going to be going over the brand new Volvo XC40, which was released about 6 months ago, or about a year ago. So if you don't know, Volvo is Swedish. They make very good, nice and complex designs, but easy to use mechanisms for people who don't know a lot about cars. So today we're going to be building the brand new XC40. So the Momentum, which is the basic SE model, starts from £25,500. Then it moves on to the Inscription, which is like you get most of the additional optional extras, and which starts at 32.5. And then we've got the R design, which is like a sporty trim, sporty design, sporty style design, which is called Dynamic and Stylish R design. So what they mean by level over here is just the basic look of the car. So if it wants to add side skirts, make it look something more sporty. So we start with the basic R design, which is just standard. It includes all your normal driving terrain modes. Then it moves on to the R Design Pro, which is slightly more advanced. You have slightly more options, and that's a £2,000 additional extra. Then you've got your powertrain, so that's the engine you're going to have in your vehicle. So it starts off with just the petrol versions of the XC40. You can get them in mild hybrids, which I'll go on over later. So 0 to 60 in these manual petrols, you can go 0 to 60 in 9.3 seconds. Should average 40 miles per gallon. It's got just under 165 horsepower. Moving on to mild hybrids, which are about £5,000 more than the petrols. It's forward front wheel drive. We've got 0 to 60 in just 8.4 seconds. Should be averaging just under 40 miles per gallon. Just got under 200 horsepower. And moving on to the B5 all-wheel drive hybrid, we've got 0 to 60 in 6.4 seconds. Just under 37 miles per gallon and 250 horsepower. So there are plenty of colour options available with the brand new XC40. We've got the solid metallic and premium metallic. So if we just look at this blue from the blue metallic, it's an additional £850, and any of the metallic colours are an additional £585. So you can choose the colours that you like, which best suit your car. So there is a brand new wheel design and rim design with slightly better brakes than on the Volvo V40, which was where the inspiration first started. So you can get 5 double spoke diamond cut matte black wheels in 18 inch, 19 inch or 20 inch, depending on what wheel size you want. So 20 inch wheels are quite big, 18 inch are relatively small wheels but still relatively big. I recommend 18 inches for the best efficiency and 20 inches if you do not want to be efficient. So those are your options there. You have some additional options for the interior and exterior. So you can have a roof spoiler, which I recommend, better brake light, and also good for rain, so it doesn't straight go onto the windscreen of the car in the rear. You can also get a tilt and slide panoramic sunroof, which is really useful because you will be able to open the sunroof. So that's an additional £1,000 extra. So you can choose the interior. It starts off with the basic leather option, which is also fine, but I recommend you go up to the Nubuck Textile Napa leather. It's basically like Alcantara. It's quite a nice seat and you probably won't be able to get out of it once you sit in it. So one thing I haven't talked about is the infotainment system. So we've got a normal standard portrait screen. So if you take the Tesla Model X and Tesla Model Y, for example, they had portrait screens, but now they've changed to landscape. So Now we've got a portrait tablet screen, so it works just like an iPad or an Android tablet. It's got Bluetooth connectivity, so you can connect to your phone for playing music or answering calls. It's got DAB radio, and also you can get it in automatic or manual models. You also have satellite navigation, so if you don't want to use Google Maps or Waze, which is a navigating app which I recommend you download, then you can use Volvo's own navigation system, which I think is relatively accurate but sometimes diverts you straight into the traffic routes. So we have some packages here which you can choose from, which you can add depending on your various needs. So I'd actually recommend to get park assist and power seats, because you don't want to be manually changing your seat, and you also might need rear cameras and 360 review cameras. So I recommend park assist and power seats. You could get a better version of the climate, so it'll have 4-zone instead of 2-zone climate control. You can have driver assist, which basically is like a pilot, or it will have adaptive cruise control. And lounge is basically a luxury package with the best possible seats, sensors connect, so premium sound, 360 surround view, basically everything you might need, and it's all there for you. But it is quite an expensive option, so if you do have £3,000, then you can go ahead and put that on rather than putting all these in separate configurations. So here on the optional equipment, you can go through each of these menus and you can add to what you need on your vehicle. So driver support, exterior, etc. Then your design is complete. So then you review your product, you see your final design, and you see your final pricing. Then you can request a quote, and then basically they'll design it for you, and eventually in about a few months you'll be able to drive it on the road. So thanks for tuning in for this video. Make sure to give a like for this video, and sorry for some audio issues also. I'll make sure to fix that up as well. So like the video so I can keep producing more of this content, and I hope to see you soon.